Hey, what's up, everyone? It's the final round, and my name is Jordan. This is a channel where the episodes come out the night before the games are played. If you would like to discuss the lines as they come out, or most of them are out, you can join my Discord. The link is in the description, and conversation goes on all day long. The conversation has picked up even more and more. A lot of people are joining and adding to the conversation and talk about the lines and finding some really sneaky plays lately to help people make money overall. I can only put out so many lines, so it's good to have that Discord and that community to find those extra plays for our slips. And I don't charge for any of this. It's us against the bookies. I'm not trying to charge you guys any money, but if you do well with the information and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and Venmo in the description, and you can donate back to the channel, and it helps keep me motivated to do more of these videos. So if you can, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. 50% of you guys that watch aren't subscribed, so if you're one of those people that watch a lot and you're not subscribed, can you take like 10 seconds to go over and just press the subscribe button. We're on our way to 10,000, which is crazy. And if you have a little bit of extra time, can you leave a comment for the algorithm? Any comment works. It can be a hello, a goodbye, an emoji. You can ask me a question. You could say something that doesn't make any sense. Anything works, and it tells YouTube to get the video out there for more people to see. So thank you to the people who have commented. I'm also partnered with an app called JOCKMKT. Use promo code FINALROUND11. They'll match your first deposit from $20 to $100. They do player props, and they also do a trading players like stocks. And with the trading players like stocks, if you lose up to $100, they'll refund your first loss. So it's a sweat-free, risk-free bet. So you can get a $100 match. Try it on the markets. If you win money, you win money. If you don't, you get it right back. So sounds good to me. I'm also partnered with an app called Outlier. They're a data app, and I'll be using them to help find some opportunities for us for these games on May 1st. So this episode will be powered by Outlier. And I'll be leaving a link in the pinned comment for a 7-day free trial. You can try it out to try to find some extra lines. And there are lines that come out later in the day that I can't see right now. Probably some good ones. Usually they put the better ones out later for some of the lesser players or players that don't play as much. But I want to talk about the Celtics and Philly game. Joel Embiid looks like he's going to be out with a leg injury, so that changes the whole aspect of the game. The Celtics are a 10-point favorite, so there's a lot to look at, a lot of historical data that doesn't apply because Joel Embiid was involved. So we're going to do the best we can with these picks. But using Outlier, the first guy that popped out to me was Malcolm Brogdon. And you'll see a lot of these are lower PRA lines for supporting players who have tend to hit these lines a lot. So Malcolm Brogdon's PRA is at 19.5, and for his over the last 10 games, this includes the entire series with Atlanta, he's gone over this 9 out of 10 times. And in head-to-head matchups with the Sixers, he's gone over this 3 out of 4 times. So I'm liking Malcolm Brogdon to continue to be a good supporting player. And the second pick, we got to talk about James Harden and Tyrese Maxey. We got to talk about all the Sixers. So with the Outlier app, I can look at stats with Joel Embiid out. And Harden, his line, he actually doesn't do too amazing with Joel Embiid out. I think he kind of needs Joel Embiid to do his thing. Tyrese Maxey actually does pretty well with points and assists with Joel Embiid out, but his history versus the Celtics is not good at all. So I don't know how they're going to defend those guys. So if you trust Maxey and you want to take the over, they do have his lines kind of juiced. So those are tough looks. But one guy I did find that played well with Joel Embiid out is Tobias Harris, and his line isn't too crazy. So his last 10 games with Joel Embiid out, he's gone over his points line, which is 16.5. He's gone over it 8 out of 10 times. So with Tyrese Maxey boosted and James Harden boosted up, Tobias Harris, he didn't get much of a boost. So I'm still liking his line with the points over. And third picks can be Marcus Smart. His line is still pretty low, and he was a pretty effective part in the game in the series against the Hawks. I like his points plus assist line. They have it at 16.5. He's gone over this 8 out of his last 10 games. If you don't get that, I know Prizepicks doesn't give that on some of the smaller numbered players. PRA for 19.5. He's gone over 7 out of his last 10 games. Was scoring very well, hitting a lot of threes. If you see his three-pointers at 1.5, that's also a really good play. Just a lot of Marcus Smart, and I think he'll be effective against James Harden or Tyrese Maxey guarding him. And the fourth play from this game, Jason Tatum. I just like Jason Tatum's rebounds overall. He's a great rebounder, and I feel with Embiid out, somebody's going to get the rebounds. A lot of people are talking about Robert Williams, but I feel like it's just a gut feeling. Robert Williams might not be as effective because the Sixers will have to play small ball and they might just blow right by him, and Robert Williams might not get that many minutes. Jason Tatum has been a great rebounder this season. So if you look at his rebounds line, it's 8.5. And in head-to-head matchups, this is with Embiid playing. He's gone over 6 out of 8 times. If you look at his assist, which is 4.5, he's gone over this 6 out of 8 times. And his rebounds plus assist, he's gone over this 7 out of 8 times. Now you might be thinking, well, why don't you just add points to that as well? But his points at 28.5, he's gone under this 7 out of 8 times. That might have to do with Joel Embiid being on the court, but that worries me still, and it could be a blowout, so he could be off the court earlier. But if it's a competitive game, I like his rebounds plus assist at 13.5. And fifth pick, the Suns and Denver series, we didn't get much of a good sample with it being a blowout. Jokic rebounds really well. I think his last 3 games against the Suns, he's gone over his 13.5 rebound mark. If you like that, he didn't play much and he still got a ton of rebounds in that blowout. Kevin Durant had 7 turnovers. It just wasn't much to really get good data from. Jamal Murray scored really well and got a ton of assists. Ayton didn't score much or rebound well. But one guy who historically has played well that we can look at is actually Bruce Brown. Over his last 10 games, he's gone over his PRA at 17.5. He's gone over that 7 out of 10 times. And in head-to-head matchups, his last 3 matchups against the Suns, he's gone over this 3 out of 3 times. So as he's become more acclimated into the rotation, he's gone over 3 out of 3 times. And that PRA line is pretty low for a guy who's been involved in the playoffs. So I'm liking Bruce Brown, PRA 17.5. So I know that's not a ton of big names or anything like that, but there's a lot more plays that you can find. Obviously, Durant and Booker's points are going to be high, and you just never know with those guys. They're going to take a ton of shots. They're going to score. You just never know. So that's 5 picks with just a lot of data and thought. We just don't have much information to really make solid plays. So I really like these low PRA lines that we're seeing and that the Outlier app is pointing out. And also we learned with Game 7s, you can take out the rest of the series stats and not even worry about that. It doesn't matter anymore. Like Steph Curry went crazy. When it's a Game 7, you're just looking at the star players with experience. We saw De'Aaron Fox kind of folded a little bit. It was just really tough to watch, and none of the historical data even mattered. So in the future for Game 7s, we just got to look at that. Who's the veteran and has been there before and is a superstar player? They're going to be the ones taking all the shots and doing what they can. So thank you all for watching. I hope these all work out for you guys. Remember to join the Discord. There will be extra plays. People will put all their input in there. Stuff that I haven't even talked about, which is great. Bring all of your different perspective to one central place, not toxic or anything like that. If someone toxic comes in, we just kick them out and we just keep the conversation going because we're trying to win money. So God bless you all. It's the final round. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.